So I'm not sure if y'all got the news, man, but rest in peace to that man. You know what I'm saying? And the man I'm talking about is his name is Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? I would say he's kind of like a political commentator slash uh, wingman. You know what I mean? For the right wing and right wing media and stuff like that. And basically, shit, somebody had just shot him. So I just found out about 10 minutes ago. But somebody had just shot bro. And from the shit that the news is talking about, they're saying that it might be fatal. You know what I mean? So that's the shit that kind of tripped me out right there. Just hearing that shit might be fatal and shit. And knowing that I really didn't see him getting into it with nobody. So it's crazy, dude. It's crazy, man. You know what I mean? The shit really is crazy. I just actually got finished talking to bro, telling him, like, bro, stop talking about certain shit. You know what I mean? The LGBTQ shit, you could talk about that all day. You know what I'm saying? But there was a lot of topics that a lot of people didn't like. You know what I'm saying? And one of those topics is trying to create confusion about black people and reparations. You know what I mean? Talking about, oh, well, why should us white people pay if we weren't the ones who did it? And you know what I mean? We all know that he shouldn't have been speaking about that. We all know who benefited from the 1800s and stuff like that. And if your people didn't benefit, that's just your bad. But yeah, you know what I mean? Charlie, um, I tried to get you to stop, dude. You know what I mean? I tried to get you to stop. I told you that it's not cool. So this is the thing about it. Anybody in the world could do what Charlie does. You know what I mean? As far as for commentate and go debate and battle people and shit like that. But the main reason how come people aren't doing this on an everyday basis is because uh, you could get hurt, you could get fucked up, you could get shot, you could get killed, you could get stabbed. And so those things are some of the things that actually just happened to Charlie Kirk. He did get shot and killed. And like I said, I kind of feel like once he started talking about that, like he was supposed to just keep it basic, the simple issues that everybody else is talking about, keep it basic and call it a day and move on. But it got to the point where he was really getting into debates with people and everybody's not playing. You know what I mean? And so that's the shit that a lot of people got to understand, that everybody's not playing. You know what I mean? Like, you may be able to debate with them and you may win the debate, but they may win the war. You know what I mean? And this is a war. You know what I mean? They did take out one of the soldiers of the Conservative Party and who was speaking the truth. But Charlie, I told you, dude, stop talking about that. Stop doing this. If you do debate some people, debate them online. Debate them in the Zoom conference. And luckily, two people didn't get smoked, because if Ramaswamy was still doing this shit, he would have got smoked too. So that's what y'all got to understand, that you can't just go out and make a fool of so many people and think that these people are just going to be cool the next time they see you. They're embarrassed. You embarrass those people in front of a lot of their friends, a lot of their homies, and just stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's fucked up how it turned out. You know what I mean? How shit went, but that's just how life goes. You know what I mean? And I'm sure Charlie knew that these conversations shouldn't be had how they were being had. You know what I mean? And I don't know, he just kept it going. You know what I'm saying? And it's not nothing wrong with him keeping it going. Like, I know he wanted to get paid, and I'm sure he wanted to, like, encourage a lot of people. But that's the thing. Some people don't want you to encourage people. They wanted you to remain silent and just remain an online character, an online politician, an online conservative, an online storyteller. You know what I mean? So it's like, by you actually taking it to the real field, that's what actually led to. You know what I mean? This shit happening today. Like I said, I don't want this shit to happen to bro, but you know what I'm saying? That's just how the shit goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for all of y'all that do plan on picking up where Charlie left off at, don't. Everybody is not playing. You can't make everybody look like a fool. The police is not going to always get there to save you from the trauma or from the trouble. And that's what happened with Charlie Kirk. You know what I'm saying? The police wasn't there to save him from the shit that's going on. And that's basically what it is. So for all of y'all that did see or hear about the shit that took place with Charlie Kirk today, make sure y'all do use y'all mind. Make sure y'all do stay alert. Make sure y'all do stay vigilant. And make sure y'all do stay dangerous. You know what I mean? Because the thing is that I'm sure all of us could speak about the shit that Charlie is talking about. Like, it's obvious that it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what he was talking about and shit like that, or how to explain it and break it down and make sense and all kind of shit like that. But you got to understand, when you're outside, there's no rules. You weren't in the arena or the stadium doing this shit. You were talking in an open setting where anything could happen. Look what happened to Donald Trump. He went to go talk in an open setting and somebody sniped his ear off. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that's the craziest shit about it, you know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people got to make sure that y'all do stay alert about. So, yeah, man, rest in peace to that guy, Charlie Kirk. You know what I mean? And God bless his family. I wish that he knew to stop doing this shit, but I don't know. You know what I mean? He like, I wouldn't say he was doing it for clout, but I kind of felt like he was doing it to make a name for himself. Before the turning point of America, I never saw him before, so I kind of felt like he was kind of just trying to like get in the mix, and that's what happens when you get in the mix. You can end up killed in the end. You know what I'm saying? So for those of y'all that did tap in, make sure y'all do hit that like, that comment, and that subscribe button. And also hit that share button to keep this shit going. And make sure y'all do leave a comment, you know what I'm saying? So that you can get this in the algorithm and basically let YouTube know that this is the shit that y'all want to watch. So that's basically it, you know what I'm saying? That's basically it for today. Rest in peace to that man, Charlie Kirk, and pray for his family and pray for his kids. God bless America.